yo, what it is, what's going down, people? Rod, your cam is like fucked, but yeah,
It looked good on my screen.
that's fucked up.
It did, don't you? But yeah, it looked good on my screen. But what's up, y'all? What's up,
I don't
man?
know.
This
Maybe it's just mine.
them Ray boys up in the building. It's your man Ray Having Hiker. Um, I would like to say that I'm not naked from the waist down. I have on boxes. Uh,
What?
so I'm gonna pass it on to y'all.
I,
Go ahead.
I am not naked from the waist down. I have on
I'm not
buttons.
from the waist down. I'm not naked. I have on boxes. I don't want people to be worried like they don't got no pants on, do they? This
Nah,
ass nigga.
nigga. Yeah, they see you in a sweater, so yeah.
Hey, the sweater don't stop the flow, baby. All right, it don't stop the flow. Plus, I don't
They
have.
they ain't worried about what they see on the bottom. They can't see on the bottom.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want people to be worried. Like, what's going on down there? Their imagination can run wild. So now I could just quell them all that and just let them see, hey, let them know. This box is something covered up down
Hey, what the hell is up with they can't see me on Twitch.
there.
Nope.
I see you. Oh, oh, why can't they see you? What
I,
does it look
I
like?
I don't know.
Are you running Twitch and Skype?
Yep,
Why?
'cause I can. Because I want to see how I look before. Damn.
Like I said, I can't see shit. Maybe I have to restart the call.
Scrub it again. Yeah, restart it.
Hold on, let me hang up. Then I'm gonna call back. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, you do that.
I guess we'll start over.
So, did you know it was like that, or nope?
Is that better?
No.
Nope. Is that it? Is that it? No, 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 it's not it.
I'm gonna reset the call.
All right. There we go. There's me. All right, let's do this. What up, everybody? This is Rahhtv, the asshole of the bunch.
You are an asshole. I was ready.
I was ready. You know, I'm just make sure everybody's like smooth and everything. You know,
Welcome, everybody.
I'm
This
good.
is day, what, 3? 2.5?
It's actually, yeah, day 2.
Day two.
Half.
It's weird.
Day two.
I hate that thing about E3 to where the pre E3 just make it all E3. Just do that for me, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's up, yeah? Y'all like my man Ross said, we're here for day 2,
Yeah.
and we got our technical advisor Ruffman on the ones and twos of this Twitch thing that we got going on and this YouTube thing that we got going on.
Yep.
Trying to work on the YouTube shit, but you know,
It's going.
it's going. It's going.
Yeah. I actually was able to do it today. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that joint. But
Hey,
yeah, I know.
A lot of good
Anybody?
things happened today. A lot of bad things happened.
Yeah, I think today was the day of just
Yes.
fuck. Somebody was like, you know what? I'm gonna just shake. I'll grab the fucking cage and just shake this motherfucker up. That's what it was. So.
Oh man.
What? Go ahead. What did you want to say? I know you want to vent. Do you? I'll let you vent. Go ahead.
Go ahead, go. Yeah.
PlayStation let me down so bad. So bad.
Okay. Yeah. So. Well, so yeah, we last night PlayStation came on at 9 o'clock on in our part of the country, the part of the world or whatever.
East Coast.
And so we didn't put it on the live stream yesterday that started at 7:30, so we gonna talk about it today. But I guess we'll start with PlayStation because other than PlayStation, there was Nintendo.
And we don't we
Yeah,
got
can we
a lot of
really call
ranks.
it
Do you want to start?
Nintendo?
How about we start with
Because
Nintendo?
Nintendo
Let's start
only
with
really
Nintendo.
had one
Since it seems like
greatness.
let's do it out of order. Since it seems like everybody has some anger towards this day, let's
Man,
just let it
I,
all let
I,
all the anger out on Nintendo. So go ahead, Phil.
I,
Go
I,
ahead.
I haven't really watched it, but for the most part, what I've seen them talk about is Zelda. Like, can we really call it a Nintendo conference, or is it just Zelda?
Oh, you lucky because when I was in school, all they was talking about Pokemon.
Yeah, they
They
talked
had
They talked about
Our
Pokemon, but
hour long, hour long. Come on now, about Pokemon, and the dude sucked playing the Pokemon game.
the dude that was playing Zelda sucked.
all they
Or
did was
maybe
go
just
around collect mushrooms and shit.
or maybe Zelda just sucked. I'm sorry, this is the most unexcited I am for a Zelda game ever.
Cause
Of
it looked like they stepped out of their lane to go with the whole Dark Souls feel.
Yeah, and
I like the approach they're doing it because like you get to add armor and shit to it. So I like that approach. But like when I saw that one still, he looked like Laura Croft. So
couple
Okay.
things that this it doesn't feel
it
like a Zelda.
it,
First
it
of all,
doesn't.
it does not feel like a Zelda game.
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't.
It doesn't look like it.
Couple reasons for that. Okay, open world isn't for every fucking game. Okay, it may work, it may not. I don't know yet to see that. Uh, this nigga's Link walking around with like I don't even know if that's Link. It may be Link's long nephew, great nephew, or
That's
some
Link.
shit like that.
It's Link.
But then another thing is like people are like I understand that you got to get with the times now, and in every Zelda game, you never get like voice acting for real. For real, they just it's like the words come up at the bottom. But now it still feels weird. It doesn't feel like a Zelda game because you got people talking like they talk now in like
Yeah.
real sentences. Like you'll have to turn subtitles on for a Zelda game for the first time ever. Then another thing
So
that,
it's no
that
more like, ah,
yeah, hey,
listen.
listen, yeah, there you go, listen, and then you're not listening, you're reading. You know, it's none of that no more. Which may or may not be a good thing, but it's still not Zelda. And then another thing is that it's you know how you play Zelda, you listening to the music the whole time. They were like, it's not gonna be any music for real, for real. It's just gonna be like little keyboard tones and shit like that. So you're not gonna be playing the game with a lot of music in the background because they were like, oh, we don't know when shit's gonna happen, so it's like no set pieces of music. So it's just like, what the fuck? So, I was just like, ugh, just ugh, just so ugh. Hopefully there is that Bobby.
Yep.
Oh gosh, tell him to shut the fuck up. We recording, but yeah, the whole time it was going on, it was just like, this is the only game. Oh my god, this is the only game that Mom, be quiet. This is the only game that Nintendo is actually going to show other than Pokemon. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Then, do y'all have anything else y'all want to rant about the Nintendo thing? Because I will give the cherry on top.
Go ahead, because I only seen like forever Zelda stuff so far.
Okay. Little cousin, other cousin.
Pokemon looks ridiculous.
Looks
It looks like it sucks. It
That's because
looks
they're
like
running out of stuff to put on there.
any other Pokemon game I ever seen. And if somebody ever get hype about Pokemon, don't talk to me about it. I don't want to have somebody talk to me about it. It's like it looks like a 3D version of Red. It's just different.
I'm hype about Pokemon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hyped for Pokemon. I'm sorry.
Right.
I might
Right.
be like, hey,
Right.
they running out of shit, and
Right.
half of the shit looks stupid,
You're hype
but
about
I'm still
Pokemon,
hyped
don't talk to your
about
Uncle
Pokemon.
Trayvon. Okay. All right. I told Ray.
Yeah, yeah, it's stupid. I mean, like, I,
But you not? Have you ever been a
it's,
fan of Pokemon like that? Though?
I was a fan of red and green and blue.
I like green. God damn.
Yeah, you got green. They had
I
green
know
was
they have
Japanese first.
green, but red came out with blue.
Red and blue. Then
Green
there
I
was
was
got,
later on.
yeah, green was
I had a
later.
Japanese version.
Oh, true that. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
So I mean,
But
like,
okay, so the fucking cherry on top for Nintendo was not only did they give us 2 hours of Zelda or an hour or whatever of Zelda and nothing else other than Pokemon, but then that motherfucker don't come out till next year, 2017. Come on, B. Come on, yo, like, fuck. Why did y'all even come? Like, y'all should have gave y'all fucking spot to Roku or something like that. Like, why did y'all even like give y'all spot to Apple? Like,
yeah,
y'all showed up for no reason. Y'all just was there. It's like y'all already had paid for the time slot or whatever. And y'all were like, well, we gotta use it, so let's go ahead. So Nintendo were just the fuckadry of it all was just like it was just I don't think you're not gonna sell Wii U. Zelda is not gonna sell you any more Wii U's now. Like, go ahead and just I think we can officially say today that console is fucking dead.
I could have been told you that.
I
Only
mean,
game
yeah,
I got on it is Smash Brothers.
I mean, yeah, but there was always that hope. Like, okay, when they first showed the Wii U, that Zelda game that they showed that this game is not, that this game is definitely not. The first game they showed for the Wii U,
It looked great.
It looked good, and it was like, man, whenever that game comes out, man, maybe that's gonna be the game. I mean, Smash Brothers did kind of help it out. Mario Kart 8
No, I
definitely
was
did
saying
help.
not Mario Party. Fuck no.
Mario
Fuck
Kart.
Mario Party. But it was always that they let us down with Mario, with a Super Mario game. They let us down with that. It was no Metroid. You know, okay, Smash Bros. Was off the chain. Mario Kart was off the chain. But then it was just like, what else, bruh? What else? They ain't had nothing else other than here we come with this Zelda. And it was a bunch of bullshit. So, Nintendo, the Wii U's dead. Y'all go ahead and put that, and don't put no more money into the Wii U. Save all y'all ducats because y'all motherfuckers gonna need it because y'all might go fucking bankrupt. Other than y'all fucking handheld.
Don't put out no more consoles. Stop. You might as well stop that.
Put your money into Nintendo NX or whatever the fuck it's gonna be. Don't make it cartridges because they keep talking about it's gonna have cartridges and shit. They didn't even talk about that at the conference either.
Unless they like backwards compatibility.
Like with like go all the way back to a 60. Man,
Yeah.
No.
Old ass gold.
No.
Or remaster that shit.
They did a remaster already for every console.
Yeah.
So fuck that.
How many Wii game? How many N64 have been remastered for the Wii U?
How many N64 games have been remastered?
No, yeah, N64 remastered for the Wii U.
Didn't they do they did Star Fox. They did the Zelda. They did 2 Zelda games, right? They did no, Mario 64 came out on 3DS.
Yeah.
Huh. That don't count. They didn't even show the Robot Kirby game. Thank you. Fucking Nintendo, man. Fuck that company. But anyway, anything else y'all want to say about it? Because I think they're dead.
No. Put a knife in them.
Fucking dead.
The life of the wife ended but a knife.
All right. So we can get into some juiciness right now. Let's go ahead and get into this PlayStation press conference. All right, the one that we all unanimously picked to win the E3 press conference circuit.
Know.
You say it's tough, right?
Yeah.
It's tough a little bit, but of course.
And you called it. It was like the only way Xbox can come close was if they was like cross with PC.
So PlayStation kicked the shit off.
Oof.
Would
You
God
start off.
of
This is
mother?
little boy sitting there. And he's playing with these two wooden toys and shit.
And you're like, what game is this?
And he just no. First off, they bring the orchestra out, right?
Yeah.
And I hear the music they playing.
No, no, no,
And
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
I'm like,
no, no, no,
what?
no. We're not going. The orchestra at the beginning fucking sucked because it was a white girl beatboxing.
Oh, I was about to get to that. Oh my god, because it was cool. It was like, okay. I was like, as soon as they started playing, I was like, oh, this God of War. I was like, okay. But then I was like, they're not gonna show a game. It's probably just the music. Because
I was like that too.
What definitely threw me off was when the girl started. I'm just like,
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
why?
They could have got Biz Marquee.
But why? It didn't have to be anything of that. I'm like, what game did that go to?
I'm just saying, like, if they had somebody beatboxing, at least get Biz Marquee or Dougie Fresh or some shit like that. Somebody who can beatbox.
The beatbox, that should have just left that shit all the way the fuck out. Cause you got this, you had the throat singing ass niggas, and then you had the epic like, and then all of a sudden you just get, I'm just like, why is this a thing? And she's like center stage. She's not even down there in the pit with the orchestra. She's up on the stage with a drum. I'm just like, stop this. But then they redeem themselves because open curtain, open scene. This little boy is sitting on the ground in a tent playing with some toys. And all of a sudden you hear this old nigger ass voice come out of nowhere. And, hey, here's your mother's knife. What is it for? Is it a gift? No, it's a test. I'm hungry. That nigga came out of nowhere. Kratos with the old gangster ass beard.
Everybody getting old on us.
Beard gang.
Everybody's getting old on us.
Like, hey, I'm hungry. Go find me a dead little nigga. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, here we go with the God of War, yeah.
Everybody's getting old on us.
Yeah, I was so freaking hyped, man. I was so hyped. That was like a moment. I was like,
that was probably the best moment that they had.
Yeah.
To me, one of the 4 best moments. I mean, you had that, which is, I was like, oh. And then the gameplay. When they got into the gameplay, I was like,
oh. It was a dude actually sitting down with a controller in his hand playing the game.
Yeah.
They just, at first it started off, he going through the forest with his son, and they hunt and they find a deer, and he tell his son, wait, I'm gonna tell you when to shoot. And his son just like, no, I got this shit. Shoot an arrow at it, it's the arrow. And he like, hey little nigga, don't shoot till I tell you to shoot. Take the bow and arrow from him.
And then he start running. They hulked up and try to huck it down.
Like, go find my deer. Go find it. You know what I'm saying? Go find the shit. And then all of a sudden monsters come out of nowhere. And the son like, give me the bow, I can help you fight. He was like, no, you gotta prove yourself. I was like, man, okay, Kratos, tell that little nigga, prove it.
Yeah.
Let me go get on the shower. But yeah, man, it was tight. Kratos pulled out the axe and it had the power on it and shit like that. As a matter of fact, if y'all ain't noticed, when he was getting mad at his son the first time, his little Spartan rage gauge up in the corner was actually starting to go up a little bit. And then when he calmed down and went back down, I was like, oh shit, this thing Kratos about to murk his son out. He's about to go Spartan rage and murk his son out now. But it was cool. It was like, oh my gosh, he was wrecking them niggas. He threw his axe at one of the dudes.
And it came back to
was whooping the other nigga with his hands and shit up against the wall. Broke that nigga down and was like, all right, I'm done. Let me use the force on this motherfucking axe. That shit was tight. I was like, yo, let's go.
Yeah, I like the timeline they're trying to use. The mythology.
Okay.
I like the approach.
It seemed like, it didn't, he's going over a bridge, and of course, what do we have under bridges? Trolls. And the troll comes out of nowhere, and talks about Valhalla, screaming about Valhalla and shit. And Kratos finally give his son the bow and arrow, and then what was cool was his son used the bow and arrow and actually shot lightning. Did y'all check that out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
but
shot lightning.
but
Yeah.
he shot his daddy though.
Well, no, I'm talking about the first
Oh,
shot
yeah.
he shot, lightning shot at the patrol, and then they was wrecking, and Kratos was like, all right, let me use this Spartan rage. I'm gonna whoop him, and you kill him. He was whooping that nigga, and then the troll was like, no, wait. And then he broke the ice, and then that's when the little boy shot Kratos, and Kratos was trying to piss, but then he murked that nigga out, though.
Yeah.
Murked the troll nigga out. So it was like, oh, shit. And after that, I thought it was going to end. I thought that was going to be it. Because, you know, sometimes at all these gameplay joints, as soon as you come to the boss, they turn it off, right? But then they kept going. I was like, that's cool. That's cool as shit. And, of course, you know, they went to find the deer and everything. And the little boy finally shot the deer. And then Kratos made him kill. He didn't want to kill it. Finish it off with a knife, but Kratos made him put the knife in. And then it was kind of cool that Kratos was like, I want to show him some affection. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm too much of a man. He was like, now you're ready. He was like, for what? A new beginning. I was like, oh shit. Like, God of War 2. They didn't say God of War 4, it was just God of War.
Yeah,
So like, okay.
Kratos got a full beard now.
Dragonfly. So what time I'm thinking it's like some Viking.
Yeah, it's awesome Viking. Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. So is this thing gonna fight Thor or?
Probably so. He's gonna fight the Norse. He's going up against the Norse mythology.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this thing seems like it's going to be
epic.
Epic.
It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna have a lot of it's gonna be godlike.
There we
yes.
go. I wonder if people get his little chain swords back and shit. I wonder
that's Greek. I don't think that. I think he's gonna have to.
Well, he's still a Spartan. It said Spartan Rage, so maybe he'll get it later on or something. Maybe he got it in his tent and like, all right, well, it's time for me to bring these shits out or something.
Didn't they rip him out of him? The swords.
No, he used them at the end.
Use them at the end. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. That joint looked interesting. I know. They didn't have a release date. They just said it was in development right now for God of War.
Hey, that just made me.
I don't care. That was hype.
Yeah,
I
was
care
hype.
less.
I'm glad they had showed gameplay and live gameplay at that. So
yeah,
I'm definitely ready for that.
For a game that's still under the really good development, that was still a good little gameplay.
Yeah.
So the next game that they showed was Days Gone, and that was the biker game. You saw that joint, the biker about the biker dude, and I guess it was like during a zombie apocalypse or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was just a trailer. It was no.
They had a game. They had the gameplay a little bit later.
They did it. Yeah, they did it. That's what they.
Yeah.
But we'll come to that when it comes. I want to talk about that too because I don't know why they did that. So it was just a trailer, and they just showed it all. Of course, they didn't have a release date for that joint. They said it was in development.
Did it? I thought they did have a release date.
It was in development. That one's in development. And I mean, it looks interesting, but it just looks like at first, I thought it was going to be Last of Us 2. Just the way that it was looking and just the tone of it and everything. But then I was like, okay, no, Naughty Dog didn't make this game, so it's definitely not Last of Us 2. So, but it looked like your regular zombie game, but like from the point of a biker.
He's a mercenary. He's a mercenary going after people in the zombie world. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then the next game was Last Guardian. They showed off some more Last Guardian.
Last Guardian 2.
No, it's not 2. It's just Last Guardian.
I thought it was. Never mind.
Yeah, the Last Guardian. They showed it off. They showed off that whatever the little meerkat thing, whatever the griffin thing that it is, or whatever it's called, it's actually more of them. I guess it's evil ones, and I guess that thing lost its wings or whatever. So it was a quick trailer.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was what's that movie called? What one with the big
Never
dragon?
Ending Story.
Yeah,
It
I thought that's what it looked like at first. I'm like,
does
oh,
look like that joint though.
they making this into a video game. I
Except
said,
instead of a dog face, it's
yeah,
bird face.
yeah,
But I mean, and the only hype thing that got me for that joint, I mean, because I played Ico and I played what's the other one called? The big shits, whatever the fuck it's called. But I played those and I liked them, but I don't know. Last Guardian, it just seems like it's one of those games where, like, I heard so much about it that's the only reason I want to play it now. But the only thing that got me hyped about this one was the release date, and just to know that it's actually coming. This was the first game that they showed on stage that had a release date, so that game will be coming out October 25th of this
yeah.
year. So, y'all want to say anything else about Last Guardian before we move on?
It looks bland a
Yeah,
little bit.
it was all right.
Sorry.
It wasn't like
The graphics
something
look
like,
good.
oh yeah, I'm gonna get it, but I have to see more before I make my final decision.
Yeah, I think the gameplay they showed last year was better than what they showed this year, because this year
Yeah.
was like quick trailer. Last year was like live gameplay, and it actually showed the boy jumping, and it showed more interactions between him and the bird dog thing, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm gonna call it bird dog thing. So,
Yeah,
all right. Well, the next game that they showed was Horizon Zero Dawn. And this was one of the games we said that we knew that we thought they were going to show off, and we were excited about it. Well, I know I was excited that they showed it, and it's really cool because it's a caveman. It's like set in the caveman era or the prehistoric era, but it's like all techno shit and shit. Like the girl, she was like, oh, this place is really far, and maybe I should find one of these flathead things or whatever the fuck she called it. And instead of her saying, oh, I need to mount this joint, she was like, I need to reprogram it so that I can ride it. So it was cool. She had the bow and arrow. She had a way better bow and arrow than the Scalebound dude had.
Yeah.
Her shit was like launching fire arrows and then launching like little grappling hook shits and shit like that, and it was like more power to it, and it looked cool, and she was fighting these dinosaur robot things. Some of them corrupted others, and definitely looks like it's gonna be open world. It kind of looks like a mixture. It looked like a little bit like not Fallout. What's the thing called Far Cry a little bit. It reminded me of Far Cry, but from a third person perspective or whatever. And just setting a different setting altogether.
I didn't. I mean, like the gameplay looked good. I just think like the way it looked. I think like the story gonna be like weak, in my opinion. The story is gonna be weak in that game. I just got a feeling it's like you gotta be a hardcore gamer in order to like actually get into it. And I think it's like a lot of repetition in that game, so it's gonna kill the vibe.
Yeah, that's the one thing about those sandbox games.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot of repetition. Like it's like you go out, you chase a like robot down to reprogram it, and if you don't reprogram, you got to destroy it, and then it's like I didn't see the premise of it, so I mean like I couldn't really get into it. The gameplay looked awesome, but it's just I couldn't really get into it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. They didn't really show off too much story. We got a little more story than we did last year, with them saying that I think that something is corrupting the robots or something like that, and she's going out to figure out what's going on and some shit like that. But like, yeah, I agree with you. That's one thing about the open world games, those sandbox games like that, is that it will be a lot of repetition and shit. Like, go get this, bring this back, find this. So, what you think about it, Dale?
I didn't really see too much of it because
Okay.
this is around the time where I was kind of get ready for work the next morning. But
Okay.
but I did see that it will be repetition.
Yeah,
And
It seemed like
so I mean,
I just
but
nah.
gameplay is good.
you're not down with it.
I'm not down with the repetition stuff. So
Yeah,
because it
I'm
gets boring after a while. It slows
Right.
everything down how I actually want to play it and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully, when it comes out. I mean, I'm definitely gonna check that joint out. Only because I don't have a whole lot of PlayStation games that I play on my PlayStation right now. But I'm definitely gonna check that out. I'm interested in it. But I agree with y'all 100%. Repetition could definitely like hurt that game. But
Yeah.
at least they had a release date for that joint,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to come out February 28th of 2017.
Next.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the next game that they showed didn't have a release date. That's in development, still in development. And that game is called Detroit Become Human. Did you see that game?
It's like I was like, yeah, this song gonna get boring real quick too. I was like, the graphics look great though. Don't get me wrong, and I love the premise. It's just like I was like, man, you probably do like three stories, and all of a sudden you just like, man, I beat this game already. So,
Did you see that joint, Vale?
no, I didn't see that one.
Okay, so it's basically like set in like the far future or whatever, and they have like androids. So it's like an android who was watching over.
At least I don't think it is. Isn't it the one where like you could change the storyline or how?
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
Until Dawn.
Yeah.
It looked like Until Dawn a little bit.
Well, it looks.
Yeah.
I remember that game. It's more of a Heavy Rain type. Because
Yeah, like Heavy
Heavy
right.
Rain, like every choice that you made heavily changes the
Impact.
story.
Yeah. Right. And I think those are the same people studio who's making it, if I'm not mistaken, is making this game.
Yeah,
you know,
'cause
PlayStation. PlayStation always link up
watching
with
the
them.
trailer right now, so
Yeah, so it was interesting just to see because what they did was they let it play through first, and I think from the first playthrough.
Once it got to a certain point, it was like different endings of that one.
No, they
point.
let it in. They let that joint in.
No, they let it in, but then they went back and then
Went
replayed
back,
the
and
song.
They showed all the
different ways
possibilities of what could have happened.
So it was like, okay, that's cool. It looks like Trayvon said. It looks, but those games always look good. Like Heavy Rain, all looked good. Until Dawn looked good.
But a lot of people enjoyed Heavy Rain. Well,
yeah,
some people
I enjoyed
Heavy Rain. Some
except for the press X for Sean part.
You know, Sean.
But yeah, so Heavy Rain was, and it definitely Heavy Rain had a better twisted ending to it than Until Dawn did. So, but this game looks interesting.
It looks interesting.
Those multiple branching
Surrendable
games, those joints like that, those choose your own ending games like that, choose your story games, those games like that, they could either be really good or really bad.
It's a great. I recommend, like, if you want to rent it or borrow it, then I get it.
Well, it has replay value, so
yeah,
renting it and borrowing it, you'll be renting or borrowing that shit for a while if you want to see all the different endings and possibilities.
Because completionists are going to love that fucking game because they're going to be able to go back and replay it. But right now, we're not getting a lot because, of course, it's still in development, no release date right now.
Yeah.
So the next game, not only the next game, the next segment that they had was PlayStation was just like, hey, we about moving on to the future and stuff like that, and we want everybody to know that we moving on into this what did they say, this October this October, PlayStation VR is going to hit the shelves, and it's compatible with every PlayStation 4 console that's out there right now. So, I'm like, okay, cool. So the next segment was them showing off all of their VR games, and they started off with Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. So
Yeah, which was that looked good. At first, I thought when I was looking at it, I was like, oh man, they're making a Silent Hill. I was like, oh, but it actually looked pretty good.
Yeah, they said they was gonna go back to it being horror instead of just
looks very
action.
Scary. Yeah, it looks very, very, very scary. It looks like it kind of reminded me of like like Outlast, where he didn't really have a weapon like that. He just was in there, and shit was turning on, and people were walking by and shit. And it was like you in this scary place. You don't know how the fuck you got there. So
Yeah,
it seemed like it's going to be definitely like you said, going back to their scarier roots of things. So that's another game for Capcom. I know we always talk about how Capcom says, okay, Capcom, y'all trying to bring Resident Evil back.
Are you gonna play the demo this week before the final podcast about E3?
Which one, that Resident Evil demo?
Yeah.
I
mean,
yeah.
it's out. Like people playing it.
But no, but it's I don't have PlayStation Plus. You have to have PlayStation Plus.
Okay.
Yeah, the demo is out now. You have to have PlayStation Plus.
yeah.
I don't have PlayStation Plus, so. But yeah, that game doesn't come out, and it's gonna be fully VR, so that's cool. But that game doesn't come out until
January 24th.
June. It said January. You know what? It said you did. You're right. I think it did say January because it said JAN. Because I was watching it, they didn't do numbers. They did like JAN.
Because I'm on the GameSpot right now, just going through the list with you.
Okay, yeah. So January 24th, 2017. Because I thought it said JUN. It must have said JAN. So that game's coming to us pretty quickly this year. I mean next year. VRs. So, what do y'all think about other than the scariness of the Resident Evil? Anything else?
It looks good, but it just you got to for that type of game, you better wear a diaper because it's coming out. Because you have like with the VR, you have no room to move. It's like right there in your face. It's gonna pop up no matter what. So
yeah, it says it's gonna be complete even with the VR support January 24th.
Yeah.
So the next game that they showed off, which was included in their VR thing, was Farpoint.
Farpoint, yeah.
Yeah, Farpoint. And this is my first time hearing about this game. Now, when it started off, I was like, "Is this No Man's Sky?" Because it kind of put you in that mindset. Because he was like on this alien planet, and they were talking about how no planet, never this new planet, new atmosphere, new life form, new all this. It was just saying, just new. We on this new planet that's never been discovered before. So I was like, oh, okay, is this No Man's Sky? And it was like, no. When I saw the gun and shit, I was like, oh, no, that's not No Man's Sky. And he was scanning different stuff. I was like, oh, nah, it's not No Man's Sky. Yeah. It was just like, it seems like it put me in the mindset of like Dead Space for some reason. Like Dead Space 3, but from first person for some reason. I don't know why. Did y'all see? Did you saw it? I know you saw it, Trayvon. Did you see the Farpoint?
No, I didn't see that.
Nah, I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
I didn't see that. I got kind of bored, so I started watching. I started watching Dragon Ball Z.
Oh wow, super.
Dragon Ball Z Kai. Dragon Ball Z Bridge Kai.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's man. It's man. Because you got the whole VR gun thing, and it was like shaking and shit. And it just seemed like a dude gonna be stranded on a alien planet, and he's just trying to get off, and he's fighting all the aliens and shit like that. So, whatever. The next two games they showed off, it was no gameplay. They were just like announcements.
Yeah.
So
Star
the
Wars.
first one they showed was Battlefront, X-Wing VR mission, and they didn't even give us a release date for that one. Oh yeah, Farpoint, there's no release date; it's in development. But the Battlefront X-Wing VR mission, they didn't give us a release date for that one, and it was just like, all right, whatever. It's like whatever, all right. I don't know. I wasn't excited for it. It didn't get me excited, and that's all I had. I really have nothing to say about that joint. It's just like whatever. All right, Battlefront. Y'all got VR thing.
Yeah.
For the
I mean, like I like the concept though because like I think it'll take you back to like remember when we used to play when Dada first got a computer in South Carolina, and he got the joystick. Yeah, it looked kind of like I think I'll play that. Yeah, that's about it. Rose, it kind of looks like Rose Squadron that you can take home, but yeah, other than that.
I mean, if it's the same, if it's just like because Battlefront has, like, what's it called, like the X-wing, like you could fly in the X-wing,
Yeah.
and the ships and the TIE fighters and all that. If it's the same like mechanics as that, I'm definitely not. And all they doing is just adding VR from it. I'm definitely not excited from it. And that's what it looked like it is. And they just added a new mission or whatever, or a single player mission. It definitely didn't look. I'm not. And I'm a super Star Wars fan. Did you see that one, Phil?
No, I didn't see none of the VRs.
Okay.
So.
And then the next one they showed, which got me completely excited, and then got me all the way unexcited immediately afterwards, was they started off, you had my man Mark Hamill giving up doing his Joker voiceover, and he talking about Batman and him wearing a mask and all this stuff, which was cool. It was a cool monologue and all that, but then it was just like, yeah, Batman Arkham VR, October 2016. I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah, what?
Why?
That is one game that does not need to be first person.
Why?
That game does not need to be first person.
Hold on,
I can't see Batman.
Can I ask a question? Didn't they try that with the Wii U?
They tried something like that with the Wii U. That was you know what? I was about to say that Batman don't need all that extra peripherals and shit like that. Batman don't need that shit. Like just
Yeah, I think, tell you the truth, the only person that should do it is like if you like flying like Green Lantern or Superman, because you can fly with them. Like they straightforward, but with Batman, you gotta watch your whole surrounding and all that.
Why Green Lantern?
Because it's like you can use it. It's like you can fly them around like the
you
Iron
can fly
Man
him
game.
around, but if he can use the ring behind him without seeing it, how would you?
I'm just saying.
How?
I mean, you can use it. You can use it like that. It's just
I
like
don't
you
think
flying.
superhero games should be first person.
Nah.
Comic book games shouldn't be first person at all. Only because it's such an art driven medium. Like, that's such an art driven thing that like you want to see who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to see Batman. You want to see Superman. You want to see Green Lantern. But I mean, if they can make it work, I'm definitely excited to see how they're going to make it work. I don't think it is going to work. I don't think people are going to get that. I just think they're doubling down on the whole Batman thing with the Batman vs Superman movie kit that came out. Now they're doing the Arkham Collections thing that's coming out too. So it's like, all right.
Nah, I think it's. I don't think it's because of Batman versus. I think it's Batman. I think it's DC Rebirth because they're doing
the new
scrapping
52
everything.
shit.
No, it's not New 52. They're scrapping away
DC
New 52. It's
right.
DC Rebirth.
Right. Yeah, they're trying to capitalize off of that. So
yeah, and Injustice because Injustice coming out. So I'm saying they got to make some money off of it somehow, some way, and I'll live off the hype.
So definitely not ready, not excited about that one.
Yes,
they definitely started losing me at that point. The next game they showed was the Final Fantasy 15 trailer.
I thought it was Crash Bandicoot.
No, it was not. It was Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, we're getting there. You're ruining surprises. You're ruining surprises.
I didn't know they actually played on Crash Bandicoot there.
Yeah, it's Final Fantasy 15. They
I've seen the trailer. I think they
We already
showcase 15 way better than Xbox did.
yeah, they showcased it on the PlayStation way better than, like you said. It wasn't live gameplay. It was a trailer.
Yeah, it was a
Wasn't
trailer.
live.
But I
gameplay,
can at least know
That's
what's
a
going
better
on.
idea.
But it looked way better. Like the action, not the graphics.
It wasn't
but
a
looked-
guy just standing
Yeah.
there getting his ass whooped.
It's like,
Yes.
it looked way better,
Because
and then
because you actually see what's going on.
right.
So somebody getting their ass whooped for like 10 minutes straight, trying to press the damn fucking button.
Exactly. And they ended it with they ended the trailer with the VR preview, so it's going to be VR compatible, but you play from the other guy's perspective who's on his team or whatever, and that looks dumb. That looks stupid. Sorry, because it looks so dumb. How do you play an RPG game through VR and then he's sitting there shooting pistols like little magnums? Like, I'm like, all right, young.
You just
All
press
right,
you
y'all
press the
lost.
button. You press the button on the controller, try to pick up the whatchamacallit, then you get the VR, and then you just start shooting around. Like, yeah.
It looked like it's gonna be like a separate game mode,
Yeah.
a separate story. So whatever. The Final Fantasy 15 gameplay itself it's one of those things to where you were like, you didn't have to do that. It's
Yeah.
like how when Batman, was it Arkham Origins? I think it was Arkham Origins when they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna put out the multiplayer on it. It was like that's why it brought down the time that they were able to spend on the single player mode. So it kind of brought down the single player mode. It was like you could have just had a single player game and it just been awesome. You didn't have to make it multiplayer. You don't have to make Final Fantasy 15 a VR game. So, but it's like, okay, whatever, Square Enix wants to do it. Sony probably was like, do this shit, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. So it's going to be, I guess the VR mission is going to be exclusive
So if you
on
get the
PlayStation.
I mean, no, I don't think so because
You're going to be able to play the VR mission on the Xbox?
yeah, because you're gonna have the Oculus. 'Cause you got to remember you can play games on the Oculus as well with Xbox Anywhere. Because remember they was playing Minecraft.
Through PC, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe it'll be compatible on PC, but you can't play it on Xbox.
No,
I mean, you could probably do it. I mean, like
no,
they
it's
would-
it's not compatible yet. They haven't even.
No, the Oculus Rift isn't compatible. You can't put the Oculus Rift on your Xbox One. Not right now. Maybe with the Scorpio,
yeah.
or maybe with the Slim or something like that. Probably not. But maybe with the Scorpio. But this one, nah.
I mean, like it's coming out before. It's coming out before it come out.
Xbox didn't even. The only VR thing they showed off was fucking Minecraft, and that was it being played through PC. They like, all right, young, nah. That's probably what Scorpio is for, because they just saw how much PC and PlayStation is diving into VR so much that they were like, all right, we're gonna have to bring out a whole new system now, because the Xbox One is not gonna be able to handle that. It's not.
I mean, like if they can work with Google, I mean not Google, Facebook, like they can work with Oculus and everything, because Facebook owns Oculus. I mean, like kill money. Like they ain't gotta work. They can just spend money on their product, come together and boom, they have probably the ultimate whatchamacallit product.
But for right now, it's not what's happening. So, but yeah, so it seems like the PlayStation, that's gonna be the exclusive joint. That's the exclusive thing they getting is the VR mission for Final Fantasy 15. Okay, so the next thing they showed, which was kind of weird, because if you watch the conference all the way through, they did a pre-Sony conference, and at the end of the pre-Sony conference, they were about to show off Call of Duty gameplay, but they were like, oh, we ran out of time. And they ended up showing it right after the Final Fantasy 15 thing, which was kind of weird, of a transition because it was like, hold up, is Call of Duty gonna have VR in it? And it was like, no. But they showed off the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and it was a single player campaign, and then they show off a multiplayer mission or anything. I mean, match or anything like that. It was just a campaign mission where it's this dude who's a army guy or whatever, a soldier, and him and his troops are going out into space.
Yeah,
They're gonna go to space, and you start off flying in the ship and shooting shit and all that shit, and then you hop out of it and you board another ship and you blew the ship up, and then it was dumb because it was like they they flew to the ship or the platform or whatever it was. They flew there, got out of their ships, planes or jets or whatever the fuck it is. Got out of them to board the ship, put like these little bombs on the glass, and then the glass blew the bombs up and everybody went through because all the air and shit was being sucked out. They went in, did nothing, came out, and then their big ship blew that joint up. And it was like, y'all could have just did that from the beginning. Y'all just wanted to show them, hey, you're going to be able to get out of your airplane and then go into stuff. It was just, I don't know. It didn't make me excited. It looked like when they showed off Call of Duty Ghosts, and they had did they have a space mission on that joint too? It was like, okay, all right, whatever. We've been there before. I don't. It's not appealing. It's not appealing. What did y'all think about it? Since this was the first time we've seen Call of Duty gameplay at E3.
I didn't see.
You didn't see it? Did you see it, Trayvon?
I saw a little bit. Then I was like, but what I saw afterwards, I was like, okay, I can deal.
Okay, so it was just whatever. Call of Duty for everybody who likes Call of Duty or whatever. I'm not saying I don't like. I just don't like the. And then okay, yeah, they showed the Modern Warfare, but
looks sexy.
But it does look good. But if you read the fine print at the bottom, it said it's only going to be the campaign missions. It's not going to be multiplayer.
I'll take that. It looks like
I like the storyline, but not the multiplayer.
No multiplayer. It's just
I'll take that
campaign at the bottom.
I take that because they might change their mind a little bit down the line. But like, okay,
but are you going to get that bundle?
Yeah, you have to buy. Are you going to buy Infinite Warfare?
Nope.
Then you're not going to get it. You ain't playing
it. I'm not going to get it.
Then you're not playing it. Don't worry about it.
I'm not getting. I'm just saying.
Unless you're going to borrow it from someone and never give it back, don't worry about it.
That sounds like a good idea.
Look, if that joint would have included the multiplayer, they would have had a better chance of me buying it.
They might do something with that multiplayer. Like they bring that multiplayer style in all the boards to
what?
Oh, Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, they might do that.
No, because I think they're gonna add that Infinity War or whatever the fuck it's called feel.
Oh my god, your chair is just terrible.
I think they're gonna add that feel to it to the new game.
Why are you doing that? It looks like you're doing it on purpose. So enough of the card sucking. So the next bit of news that we got was Crash Bandicoot. They are going to bundle. They are going to bundle. Yeah, remaster Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And for the PS4, they're gonna remaster it and put it on the PS4, bundle it up and all that. So.
And Crash will also be on Skylanders. So
somebody, I forgot who it was. Which one of y'all called Crash Bandicoot at Sony? But
I did.
It was definitely it. I didn't think they were going to do it, but he did.
I thought Ratchet and Clank, but I didn't.
I said, yo, it'd be cool if they like bring some old back. And sure enough, they brought Crash Bandicoot back, and they also gonna put them on Skylanders. So
that's cool that they're gonna add Crash Bandicoot on Skylanders. And actually, the Skylanders game seemed like it's gonna be awesome because you can create your own Skylanders hero now.
Yeah.
So,
Ray
look,
would
look at
love
Ray.
that.
Yeah, he over here
He loves,
dabbing.
he
I
loves
understand.
Skylanders. So,
So yeah, Ray get to play with Crash Bandicoot. He get to play with but we got to take away the memory for him, so he understand the struggle we went through. That he can't say that
that
shit.
is torture. That is absolute torture.
Hey man, he got to live through that pain, man. He got to be a true gamer. You got to make him to a
So,
true gamer.
so the Skylanders game is gonna come out sometime October 2016
Yeah,
with Crash Bandicoot on there. And then the next game they showed was Lego Star Wars Force
and
Awakens. Eh? And
and
and you know, I like my Lego. I like Lego Star Wars
I like
games.
Lego Star Wars. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like, I, eh,
Yeah, I feel you. Not enough. I like it, but not enough for you to put it on the stage at
yeah.
E3.
I mean,
And
like,
it wasn't live gameplay. It was a straight up trailer.
yeah.
It was a straight up trailer, and it was funny as shit and cute as shit as the Lego Star Wars, as all the Lego games
I,
are, especially Lego
I,
Star
I
Wars.
think what they should have did. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Lego Star Wars pretty much better than most of the Star Wars games that came out for systems. So, but at the same time, I mean, like, I think they kind of oversaturated the Lego themed games because you got Lego Batman, you got Lego Star Wars, you got Lego movie, you have what else? I mean,
Lego Indiana Jones,
yeah. So I mean, like, it's kind of oversaturated.
Lego Batman, Lego Marvel superheroes.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I think it's kind of oversaturated, but at the
Well,
same time, they're really fun
they
games.
are fun. Lego Batman,
Well, it's
it's
funny.
surprisingly deep
It's
and deep. That is a good game. Marvel superheroes was that was a little but yeah, all the Lego Star Wars games are awesome. The Legos Lord of the Rings games were cool.
Yeah. I want them like to make an original Lego game.
They did.
No, I'm saying, like, in a, for I would have been happy with that for E3. And
They
then
showed it. They did. Was it last year? They showed it off. The year before last. It was, and it was like Lego Grand Theft Auto or some shit like that. It was Lego City, I think it was
well,
called.
I mean,
And
like that.
that game bombed.
I mean, they can do that. They can do like Legos Ninjago. Like, I'll
Oh, you
play.
wanted lit? Okay, Trayvon
I
just said he wanted Legos Ninjago game.
I, I play
That's
that.
Trayvon stuff. I mean, that's Ray stuff. He
I play
loves
I play that. I'll play that. I mean, and because it's their product. I mean, like, and you can be able to play that, making that into fruition and everything. Play it on the high definition and everything. So I mean, like, but I'm not hype about Legos, but I still play it. I just won't be too happy about it. I'll be happy. I won't be too hyped about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I feel like we talked about Legos way too long. So
yeah,
that game is coming out in 2 weeks. All they said was 2 weeks. I didn't want to do the math. Anybody have a official? The demo is out right now. You can download the demo right now.
it's coming out on June 28th.
June 28th. Okay.
Yeah, the game's coming out June 28th.
So now the next game they showed. First off, they started off saying, "Hey, we want to, we want to bring out this guy who Sony has been working with for forever, and we are so excited to continue working with him." They brought out my man Kojima, just
Yep.
walking out on the bridge of light and shit, just walking out like I'm the baddest motherfucker on the planet. Yeah, y'all niggas know me. Y'all want it. And he got his own studio now, and he like, hey, here go the game I want to show y'all, and it's called Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Right? It looks cool. It looks really cool. You got Norman Reedus all butterball ass naked and crying and shit, and
Yeah, walking in sand.
had a baby connected to him with a USB cord or a coaxial cable cord and shit. So then he got like these electric handcuffs on him and all this dead fish, dead sharks
And
dead
crabs.
seals, crabs and shit. But it looks, man, it looked like you could eat them
good.
fucking crabs.
Yeah, it did.
That shit looked real. Like, it looked pretty cool. I mean, you don't know what the fuck this game is about to be about, but that's just who Kojima is. But it looks good, you know.
It did look good, but I'm not too hyped about it because I need to know more about it. So
Yeah,
I'm looking for the future to it.
I'm hyped that Kojima is actually true that Kojima is making the game. Like it's happening. So that's the part that I'm hyped about. And he actually, and he's like redeeming himself, not redeeming himself, but like apologizing to the fans a little bit by showing that for Silent Hill PT and showing, hey, I'm still want to work with Norman Reedus, because I think that was another part that people were excited. Reason that people were excited about Silent Hill PT, because Norman Reedus was actually going to be in the game. So now we still got my man Norman Reedus in the joint. So, did you see that game, Val?
No, I didn't get to see it.
You didn't see Norman Reedus's cheeks in 1080p, 60 frames per second. You didn't see it? No digital cheeks for you.
No.
All right, cool. So the next game they showed off was
Yeah. You might as well let Brittany know.
Spider-Man.
It looks like they put Spider-Man 2, the movie, on steroids with that game.
That joint looks like it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy they're making another Spider-Man game. And it's not first person like the other fucking game that they made. And it looks like it's gonna be open world. So I want to see it. I want give it to me now. I want to play it. I need it. And the suit threw me off at first, but it looks cool. The only thing that threw me off was that big ass white spider. That threw me off a little bit, but I can live with it. Fuck it. I don't care.
It looks good.
Yeah. Did you see any Spider-Man footage, Bill? Bill looks like he's
I didn't.
Hey, it looks good.
It does look good.
Nah, I was probably asleep by that time.
Man was yanked out of the car by the web, man. This man, I was like, God, you can do all that. You can run through buildings. Oh, you can run through buildings.
Yeah, he was running through buildings and all that shit. That shit was tight. And then the only thing that sucked about it was a trailer. It wasn't gameplay. It was a trailer, and it was like a minute and a half, and it was no release date.
Yeah, because I think they're still working on it.
But it's a Spider-Man game. And it's on PS4, so it seemed like it's going to be exclusive to PlayStation. So hey, that's a big thing for PlayStation. So
I think either that or it might be in conjoined with the new Spider-Man movie, but
we'll see. We'll see, because he did kind of have the Civil War eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Then the next thing they did, which like threw me off, I've never seen that at E3 before, was that they ended the show with a game that they already showed. So they ended the show with the Days Gone game that we were talking about, the zombie joint with the motorcycle. But it was live gameplay. So that's how they ended the show. And I mean, it looked cool though. That part looked cool. That part got me way more excited about it than that trailer.
It reminded me of I Am Legend.
Yeah. And all those, it was like really like running from a horde of fucking zombies, man.
It's like I Am Legend mixed with World War Z.
Yeah. All those, he just was like dipping, trying to just, and I'm wondering if that game's gonna be open world.
I think so.
Think so?
Yeah.
That'll be cool. So that made me, because I'm not gonna lie, the trailer at the beginning of the show, it was like, But then when they showed the live gameplay on stage, I was like, okay, this joint looks like it's gonna be fucking tight, because it was just a horde of zombies just coming at him, and he just was running from them joints and just taking them out. Then he like got them into like the small space. It was taking all them joints out, and then they zoomed out, and it was like a bunch of them climbing up everywhere.
Coming at him, I was scared. I was kind of scared.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a cool ass fucking game, but that's how they ended the show. And that joint definitely didn't get a release date. That's still in development. So.
Yeah.
So,
how would y'all rate? How would y'all rate? Let's go. Let's go with Nintendo first because that one's easier. How would you rate that one?
Nintendo?
Yeah.
Not even gonna waste my fucking time. That's how I'm gonna rate that fucking shit. I will rate that. I will rate that shit a 1.
All right. You mean rate Zelda? Zelda?
Yeah, because it was Zelda.
I wasn't too excited for Zelda from when I was.
I rate Zelda a 5.
Out of 10 or 5 out of 5?
Out of 10.
1.
They could have did better.
They gave no story. They gave no premise, no plot. A little bit. They just was like, we just gonna show y'all what we. This just was like, man, get this shit out of here, man. Get it up out of here. The dude who was playing it, the executive dude who was playing it, got so bored that motherfucker started stacking up fucking explosive crates and like just trying to line them up and so he could blow them up. Like I was just like, get this off my fucking screen right now. Can we move the PlayStation, please? I don't want to talk.
Let's go.
All right, so I give. Oh my gosh, I give PlayStation. I give them an 8 out of 10. I know I gave Microsoft an 8.5 out of 10 yesterday. I'm gonna give Sony an 8 out of 10. The reason I say that is they got me with God of War. They got me with God of War. You know what I'm saying? That looks great. Wasn't too excited about Days Gone at first until I saw the end. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Last Guardian was Horizon Zero Dawn was it was cool to see more gameplay now, but I think this trailer this E3 kinda hurt them a little bit. It looks cool though. It does look cool. So that got me more excited than Lost Guardian or Days Gone. Detroit Become Human it looked cool. Resident Evil 7. I can't trust Resident Evil for some reason. It did look cool, but I can't trust Resident Evil. They didn't.
After the last 2 games, yeah, I can.
Yes, they done hurt me so much. Yeah,
last 2
games.
Like
last 4. 2 games.
5, 6 Revelations.
And Revelations 2.
Yes.
I don't really count them as.
Okay, I count them.
It's Resident Evil. It's Resident Evil.
I don't count them as.
Evil.
I don't count them as. That's just side games. It's not part of. It's like, do you count?
A side game a game?
Do you count?
The inside game is a game.
Do you count
Gears of War?
Game
is a game.
Do you count Gears of War Judgment as?
Yeah.
Yes. It's Gears of War. It's Gears of War. It's Gears of War.
I wish I couldn't, but I do.
It's Gears of War.
I wish I couldn't, but I do count it.
Do you count Sonic?
Yes.
Do you count Sonic Boom as Sonic game?
No, hell to the no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's not like those
do
games were
Sonic like that. Sonic is an iconic hero.
Carts. They weren't kart games or Resident Evil Racing. It was really a Resident Evil game, and they put a lot of time into it. I didn't like those games, but anyway, Farpoint was not excited. Battlefront X-Wing was not excited. Arkham VR, definitely not excited. Final Fantasy, okay, cool, but then the VR was like, what the fuck? Call of Duty, not excited. Crash Bandicoot, okay, awesome. Lego Star Wars, okay, cool, not really excited. And then Kojima, I got hyped for Kojima just because I love that dude so much. He got all my money. Spider-Man was excited, and then the last little bit with Day Gone, it was cool. The things I didn't like was the fact that they didn't show No Man's Sky nowhere, which worries the fuck out of me. No Man's Sky, and don't say, oh, this because the game is about to come out. Dude, they had Lego Star Wars on stage, and that joint literally said 2 weeks away.
Say what's in your heart.
Come on, man. No, don't give me that. They literally had that joint fucking Lego Star Wars Force Awakens on stage and announce it's coming out in 2 weeks. No, there's no Man's Sky there. What's going on? What's really good? That's one of the big games that definitely could have sold y'all on some consoles if y'all to showed us some more gameplay and some little bit more story, just a little more info. People would have been excited for that. Okay, that's one of the big games that y'all have that Microsoft does not. They do not have that. I didn't hear.
What?
I didn't hear and one iota about crossplay. They didn't even say. They didn't say shit about crossplay. I guess they were so focused on VR, there was no crossplay. So that's why I give it an 8 because God. I mean, if there was no God of War, that I would have been like, no. That joint I would have gave him a 5. That's how good God of War. Them showing God of War got me excited. Was that they actually move up 3 points just from it. So that's what I give him. I give him an 8.
I give him. Tell you the truth, I give him a 6.5.
Is it 6.5?
I won't give you the reason why. It's like a lot of the games that they showed, it looked like really good graphics. It looks like
Breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up. I don't know what's going on.
you get tired of it.
Oh no, he just
Just
said,
the games
say it
that you
again.
know. Who,
Yeah,
me?
you said,
Yeah,
yeah.
Skype fucked up or connection issues. So
No, what I said was
You said the graphics look good.
most of the games, the graphics look great. Like you can tell they took the time in the graphics, but it's just like the gameplay. It was like it's some games like where you play them and then you like, yeah, it's and then you just give them back. It's like nothing that you want to do for keepsakes. So like there are some like, oh
There's
yeah,
no replay value on it.
yeah,
Okay.
and so I give them 6.5 because only because 6.5 is because God of War created 6 of them points. Well, God of War created 4.5, 4 points, and then Spider Man created the other 2. Other than that, it's just like I really like looking for more from PlayStation. Like I know they weren't gonna talk about the new PlayStation, the new PlayStation that they got in development or whatnot. But still, I mean, like, they could at least did something.
Right.
I mean, like hell, they could do something. They could have did something with PlayStation Plus. What the new developments they're gonna do for that? Because to tell you the truth, that's what really Xbox did that make them look better than PlayStation. Was Xbox Live and what they're doing with Xbox and their software and everything. So
And building their community too.
yeah, so
PlayStation didn't just seem like they were like, yeah, these are the games we got coming out.
yeah, it's like a showcase for the games and
Which is not
nothing for the
bad.
community.
Which is
It's not bad.
But
It's just what you gotta
but
bring
you
out the
have
community
to
as well.
have you do have a community. You do I definitely agree with that. But if you go into a press conference or to E3 saying all we're gonna do is show off video games and nothing, we're not gonna talk about nothing else, just video games, then you need to make sure that your lineup is that.
Yeah,
Because their lineup was like, and going into it, we all thought that they were going to have the lineup to beat because we thought that they were going to show No Man's Sky. We thought they were going to show, what else? We thought they were going to have Final Fantasy 15. We was like, okay, they're going to win this joint. And what else is, because Microsoft, no, they don't have a Halo coming out. All they got is Gears of War 4. But obviously Microsoft surprised everybody.
yeah.
And PlayStation,
They
was
did.
good. Don't get me wrong.
It was good. Just
There were
it was,
there was some games that were like the Battlefield, the Battlefront, and the Batman Arkham VR, and even Farpoint. Well, not Farpoint so much. Wait, I was just like, no,
just
no.
and
I was just like, no.
I mean,
And
they could.
even-
I mean, they could have did at least something with 2K. Hell, I would have been happy about that.
But what will you give it, Val?
tell you the truth, I just give it a 5. And not too many of the games really appealed to me. I mean, they look like y'all say it looks good, but it didn't really sit there and call on me. Of
I mean,
course, I enjoyed God of War when I played it when you came over, or when I came over and I played at your house with God of War at your place. Crash Bandicoot, bring back
It's a
childhood. So it's
it's a
like,
remaster,
yeah,
but it's a remaster.
yeah. But still, bring back an
Oh,
old character.
another thing they didn't show: Final Fantasy VII. What the fuck happened with that?
And while we're having the
I,
Final Fantasy, 12
12.
remastered?
None of those.
I
They
think hold on wait I think because Square Enix is talking
Square Enix,
something.
they had, yeah, but they had theirs last week. But still, y'all could have showed that. Y'all could have showed Final Fantasy VII. That was something that PlayStation definitely could have capitalized on. So PlayStation, they dropped the ball, and I feel like Sony definitely won this E3. I mean, not Sony, Xbox
Microsoft, yeah,
definitely won this E3 this
yeah,
year.
they
And
did.
and you know what? They didn't even have to say crossplay for all the games. They could have won it just with their games. Period. So
Yeah. So and I say like Microsoft, they were more diverse with their games. So like they it's like they hit all ranges. Like they gave you sports, they gave you war, they gave you tactical, they gave you all that. Like PlayStation, they only gave you like three sides, and so
there were no indie games on the PlayStation. They
yeah,
No early access shit.
early access stuff. But hey, man, that's some PlayStation. PlayStation didn't lose as bad as fucking Nintendo did. Like
Nintendo just bombed. They just
Nintendo,
like you could tell the host was just like,
Nintendo could have did they shit last week. That's how bad
That could have
Nintendo.
been a pre-show.
Yeah, that could have definitely been a pre-show before Sony came on. Y'all could have did y'all pre-show.
yeah,
So, anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm done. I'm done.
All right. Well, this has been a Dim Ray Boys podcast production. Thank you for anybody who's watching right now on Twitch. Please be sure to check in with us this weekend when we do our final big wrap up of everything we thought about E3. Until then, I am your man, Ray Heavenhiker.
I'm your boy Rahhtv.
And you already know it's Ruffman Adventures.
And we is out this bitch.
Peace.